All right, welcome to the live stream. Hold on, what moderation activity? Uh, yeah, just do that. Okay, so welcome to the live stream. Sorry, it was showing some weird thing. Had to figure that out. Welcome to the live stream. Um, I would just like to say I did upload a short. I'm not sure if everyone saw. Doubt it, but I did upload a short saying that there were a couple fish I need help naming, and that is the crawfish from the Crawfish River, the other crawfish from the Crawfish River, um, and that one guppy with a bunch of spots on the tail, and the black neon tetra. So if y'all have names, bring them to me. But other than that, that's just for the viewers that come on mainly for that. If you want to name them, just put your name in the comments and then, yeah, but I do have a couple things I have to do in the stream. And you'll notice most of the time I do these. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Most of the times I do weird stuff. What am I trying to say? Basically, what I have to do is I just want to give these tips to other small YouTubers who are trying to do live streams. When you do a live stream, I just want to say this real quick. When you do a live stream, don't just create a post, and when you create a post, put your live stream in the post, and it helps. Helps do all that. So let me go ahead and do that. Live, not live. What the heck? Um. Okay. Dang it. So yeah, I just have to do this real quick. This is going to take forever. It's just, it's just YouTuber stuff. Because I'm a YouTuber. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna start with that. Also, my hair looks terrible today, so excuse the afro of hair right now. But you're just gonna have to excuse that because of the fact that I tried to get my hair ready for the stream. Didn't work, obviously, so now my hair is a frizzy mess. Yeah. I'm trying. Do I have to go to my yes, I probably do. That was dumb. That was dumb. So yeah, my hair's kind of a frizzy mess. But as you saw from the title, sorry, I'm trying to talk to you guys and then I'm trying to figure this out on my phone. But yeah. So as y'all saw from the title, what? Why is it upcoming? Why is it upcoming? Excuse me. Why is it upcoming? That's weird. It shows it. It shows it as upcoming rather than rather than, uh, normal. It's weird. Is it not going to work? Is it not going to work? That's weird. Sorry, I'm trying to copy the link. Why is it saying upcoming? Hold on. Let me fix that. Was it something I did? Hmm. Do, do, do. That's weird. So it's saying upcoming rather than. That's weird. So. Oh, it's saying that because it's. Oh, because I think it thinks it's on YouTube Kids. It's not, by the way. It's on regular YouTube. So things should be working. Hopefully you guys can join the stream. I'm just trying to copy the link. Don't know how to do that apparently. I lost a subscriber. Well, that sucks. That's weird. I did not know that. Hey. My mic's not plugged in. That's why my audio's so bad. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is disrespectful. I am so sorry. There you go. Audio's working. Audio. Hello. Okay, good. It's working. It's working, you guys. I'm a pro YouTuber, I swear. Um, I wish. That's weird. I can't copy the link. Hold on. Share. Copy link. There we go. I'm so dumb. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to put that in the pinned comment of the short so that y'all can see. I'm going to let y'all see the stream because I'm a good YouTuber, I swear. Okay. I got to pin it. I'm just going to heart it. How do I pin this? Yeah, there we go. Pin. There we go. Pinned it. There we go. I'm definitely good at this. Okay, I swear. Okay, create a post. There we go. All right. So I did everything that, well, actually, not everything. Let me do one more stuffs. Okay. Done. Finally, we can start with the actual live stream. 10 minutes in. I feel bad for the people who are actually watching this. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start with our topics, even though no one's here, because really, you can just rewind it if there was a topic you were interested in, or something you just really uh, could not go without seeing. So I'm going to have the stream going. Just to make sure that everything's going according to plan. And it's weird that it says upcoming, but apparently you can still tap on it and it still works, so that's weird. So I'm going to type in the chat to make sure everything's working, blah, 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 and then type in chat, and it's up there. Okay, so the chat is working. I'm going to have my phone going right here. That way, if the laptop starts running slow, then I can just see all the comments from my phone. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the actual stream and with the topics. So, yeah, I have my phone going to see if there's any glitches. Ooh, drop my water bottle. Another pro tip: when you're live streaming, always have a water bottle. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's just got that purified water, bro. Get some of that purified water, bro. Always make sure you have that purified water. You don't want to be drinking that muck water. Dasani, get out of here. I mean, Aquafina, no way. Purified water. Anyways, so we're gonna actually get started. The first thing I want to say is just keep things simple. And a lot of people fail at this because they don't understand that fish keeping is way simpler than a lot of people think. So, I mean, you don't have to worry about like CO2 or lighting. And I've said this many times. I've said this almost every time I've done a live stream. But it's just so important. Ring light, that's it. That's all technology I have on that tank. Ring light. So it's not a big deal. It's you don't have to pay thousands of dollars um, for no good reason. Fish tanks are super simple. It's not some big, oh, I need this, oh, I need that, I need this, I need that, I need CO2, I need what's this? I need all this crap. You don't really need much. So yeah. No one has joined. That's weird. Usually at least one person joins by now. Right now it's just me. But if I did anyone watch the video? The video. So people should be coming soon. Yeah. So yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm stupid. Anyways, Uh, so yeah, people should be coming soon. Um, and I just said that I was going to start the stream, and yet I'm still out. So yeah, and another thing that I feel like once people get in this hobby, there's a lot of realizations, like um, there's like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't do this in the future. Uh, there's a lot of realizations, and so some of those realizations can be incorrect. Um, like um, giving a kid a fish tank, like a little 6-year old, giving us like your 6-year old son or daughter a fish tank. I mean, I feel like that can occasionally get misunderstood. Like, um, it's either you can give them a fish tank or you really, really shouldn't. But I am proud to say that there is a mid ground. You can, but don't just get them a fish tank and just be like, "That's yours." I don't know what I'm doing. That's yours. Um, really, if you're gonna get your kid a fish tank, you got to treat that. Like that's your fish tank. Like if I were to give, basically, just treat them like you would with anyone else who doesn't really know what they're doing. Just be like, all right, hey, I'll help. And like, don't let them, I mean, like, teach them too. Teach them. Don't just take over the thing and just be like, yeah, I'll get you a fish tank, but I'm the only one um, that's going to um, do anything to it. Like, teach them, teach them how to do water changes properly, feed properly, feed without overfeeding. That's important. I still mess up with that. The Guppy Garden, or now it's Dwight's tank, but Dwight's tank, there's a lot of fish in there, so I keep thinking, oh, I gotta feed them a whole bunch of food, but really, I don't have to feed them that much food because, I mean, I don't, because they're all small fish, so I guess I don't know. They just don't really eat all of it. So don't just get them a fish tank and leave them with it, but don't just get them a fish tank and make it your fish tank. Um, Help them, teach them, and if it's a thing that they have a fish tank and you want a fish tank, so you're helping them like that, get yourself a fish tank, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say for that. And since we're already going down the beginner fish keeper kind of, since the snowball of beginner fish keepers is already rolling, might as well just give it a little boost. Plants. We've talked about it before. You'll notice a lot of the subjects what we've talked about before, at least a little bit. Um, but plants, many people thinks plants are like super high tech. You need a bunch of stuff for plants: CO2, amazing lighting, amazing substrate, amazing, you know, all kinds of different things. But really, all you need is some sand, some dirt, and a light. And this is that basically describes this tank. You got some dirt under the sand. Obviously, you've got sand over it. You've got the plants, and then you've got the light. And obviously, I'm using a ring light, and that's not high end at all. So you can find a ring light for like $12, and so yeah, it's not gonna be. It's I promise you, it's not gonna be hard to find a simple ring light or a simple, um, just a simple light. I mean, you can use a lamp like I'm using on the breeding tub. You can use anything. You can use the light that comes with the kit if you got a kit. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. So yeah, the next thing is um, one thing that is not for beginners, but one of the only things that people are like, um, instead of being like overestimating the thing and being like, oh my gosh, this is way too complicated, they undersell it, or they under, I don't know the word, but they don't think of how much care goes into this animal. And I think you already know what this animal is. Obviously, it's goldfish. You know, everyone thinks that goldfish they're you see them in the fish board, they're like tiny, they're like maybe $1, maybe like 20 cents. And so I mean, you might as well get one for your little 5 gallon or your little 10 gallon. But those little pet store goldfish, those tiny little pet store goldfish, they, excuse me, they get huge. I'm talking 1 foot to 1 foot and 2 inches. Like that little 18-inch 10 gallon, that's about the size of one of those common goldfish that you see in the store. Um, Now the fancy goldfish, they do stay a little smaller. Granted, um, you can put them in a smaller tank because they're slower. But for fancy goldfish, um, I would say one for every 20 gallons. So in a 40 gallon, you can put two. Maybe you could put three if you have the really good filtration. Um, but for a 20 gallon, you can put like one. These guys get huge. One, they poop a lot. And when they eat, they make a huge mess. Trust me, I have a 75-gallon with 5 of them in there. Um, Obviously, I haven't done the math on that. Um, they make a huge, huge mess. And the reason I was able to put 5 of them in there is because we have a really big canister filter. And so that's the only reason we were able to put 5 of them in there, in case you were wondering. But they make a huge mess. The whole tank, anytime I feed them, the whole tank is filled with crap, debris, dead plants, dead leaves, I mean, like all kinds of stuff. You didn't even know that stuff was in there. Goldfish are just so messy. And I don't mean that goldfish are bad fish. Goldfish are amazing. I love goldfish. But they're just so darn messy. And so if you want a fish that's going to be like, oh, easy to keep, easy to clean after, and you don't need a big tank, I'm gonna go ahead and direct you to the path of Ember Tetras, Neon Tetras, or Guppies. I'm going to go ahead and direct you that way, rather than um, the way of goldfish or other bigger fish like that. And there are other bigger fish that get underestimated as well, like Oscars, a lot of cichlids, really. Um, and silver dollars apparently are one of them, even as sometimes they're pretty expensive, but like, I mean, like $10 for a fish. I mean, but still, some people put these silver dollars, which everyone knows. If you own a silver dollar, if you know anything about a silver dollar, they get, well, not that big, but like pretty much the same size as a discus. And discus gets big. Basically, they're big fish. They're pretty big fish. Um, and they eat a lot of plants, and I hate them. And I want to do a top 10 list of fish that I dislike. I'm not going to say hate, but I would like to do a top 10 list of fish I dislike and would not recommend to beginners or really any kind of fish keeper in that case. Um, but I will. The next topic was fish for big. Well, gosh, I can't speak today. Um, but since we're on the topic of fish we don't want for beginner fish keepers, let's guide you to some better fish. Some fish that you can eat that are easy to learn on, easy to keep, and super fun to look at. Um, so we're gonna move on to the learning fish. Um, and obviously, I'm gonna recommend all the live bears, all of them. I love live bears. They're so much fun. But in particular, if you don't know what a live bear is basically a fish that, not a mammal, a fish. Keep in mind, that rather than laying eggs, it gives birth to like live baby fish. So like right when it pops the egg out, the fish starts swimming around, and it's pretty cool. Excuse me. Yeah, they're pretty cool, and I have 21 guppies. That's how much I love live bears, and that's how much live bears breed. All of those 21 guppies are most of those 21 guppies are from one female guppy that will not stop giving birth. Um, so if you want a fish that will create infinite fish for you, I'm gonna say the guppy is, or any kind of live bear really is, the way you're gonna want to go with that. They're pretty cool. I love live bears. They're super. Most of them are super easy to keep, super easy to breed, and are not picky on their food. And so they're just fun. They're just fun little things. They come in all kinds of colors. My favorite live bear is obviously guppies. Um, they're just so cool looking. Um, so yeah, obviously I had to include the Coolie Loach. I mean, I had to. Like I literally could not have gone a second into this stream without mentioning the Coolie Loach. And honestly, the Coolie Loach is literally bulletproof. Not literally, obviously, they can't survive a gun. So don't try to shoot your Coolie Loaches. It's not going to work out very great. They're not that invincible, but they're pretty much invincible fish. They can. I did hear this one story from this one YouTube channel that the guy said that his Coolie Loach survived a month just digging in the substrate of his empty tank. And so they're indestructible fish, and they live a long time. I forgot how long they live, but they live a pretty long time. Um, Great little cleanup crew. They're amazing for a cleanup crew, honestly. Like, it's so fun. In the 75 gallon, we've got two of them now because I took one out and put it in the 10 gallon because I needed a cleanup crew in there. He's going to stay in there for now until I can get a school of panda cories. Random creation. I do tell you those things, and I guess you meant to say R. That's cool. That typo. Fine. Um, uh, I do tell you those things are invincible. Yes, they are. Thank you. They're literally invincible. I love them. I love them. I gotta say they're the funnest little fish. They get about like this big, maybe about 2 inches. About 2 inches. You can put them in a 10 gallon, all the way up to 120 gallon or bigger. I mean, you can bid them at as big of a tank as you want. Really, you can put any fish in as big of a tank as you want. But they're just so cool because they're cool little worms and they live forever and they won't die on you. However, if you're wanting to breed them, that's gonna be a big project for you. Um, most coolie loaches are wild caught because of the fact that they are just so hard to breed. So yeah, good luck with trying to breed those. And another invincible fish that you might be able to get to breed a little better, um, but don't be expecting it. Is the what zebra danio? I'm looking at my notes right now. The zebra danio, another bulletproof fish, but I'm gonna suggest to you guys the veil tail zebra danio is a lot better because of the fact that the short fin zebra danio, you're barely gonna see it because of how fast this thing is zooming around the tank. So if you want it to be at least a little slower, I would go with the longfin variety because they're a bit slower. You can have a better look at them. Really, let me take a swig of water. They're just cool fish to look at. They're just little. They're little. They're like pencil thin, and they got the beautiful long, especially the long fin variety. Beautiful fins. I mean, like their color, not much to brag about, but still a pretty cool fish. Um, Still a pretty cool fish. I do like them a lot. Uh, they're just cool fish. I like them. Um, and while my uncle has a 120 tank and it has an inch. Wait, it has a inch outbreak. An inch outbreak. I guess. Ick. Okay, I'm sorry. Ick outbreak. Guess what's left in there? I'm going to guess either Coolie Loaches or Danios. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Danios. I'm gonna say Danios. Was it right? Um, yeah, those things. All a lot of fish are pretty much invincible. Um, I tell you what, fish are just invincible. But there are some hard ones. We might get into some of those later. I am zooming through my notes. Oh yeah, I am zooming through my notes. So I might have to go through some past notes, or something. But they're they're freshwater and the only. Oh, I got it way wrong. Oh yeah, Mollies are invincible. My Mollies had ick. One of them had what I like to call pebble disease. Basically, where the Molly just refuses. A lot. This happens to a lot of live bears. I'm finding. I call it pebble disease because what happens is I think their swim bladder pops or something because they try to swim. I just call it pebble disease. Um, so yeah, it's weird. Oh, the internet's starting to crash. Oh, there we go. It's back. Sorry, but like there are all mollies. I told him he needs to get rid of some. So if anyone needs a molly, call my uncle up. Hey, if y'all live near the mid south, I can take some mollies. I will say that for sure. I will take some mollies. Um, I love mollies. I haven't had mollies in a long time. I ended up getting rid of, or not getting rid of, my mollies ended up dying, most of them to old age. And then I had one left, and I forgot what disease it had. It was all males. The fish store was like, oh, the lyre tails are males and the regular ones are females. And what do you know? The fish store was wrong, and by the fish store I mean Petco. And as much as I say, oh, Petco is not the bad guy, sometimes they don't have enough knowledge that they should. We got the ones with the really big fin. Now they're all crossing. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Um, So the sailfin. Yeah, I love the sailfins. They look cool. Um, yeah. So this yeah this. So I might get mollies in the future. If I do, I'll probably get some of the bigger species. Like, oh wait, hold up. I do have to tell you guys this real quick. One time we went to another Petco. That's not our local Petco. We went to a different one, and they had a molly, an actual molly that was about this long. It was crazy. I don't know what kind of molly it is, um, but it was crazy. It was crazy. I've never seen a molly that big. Maybe it wasn't a molly. Maybe I misunderstood something. Someone just came at our into our house. No one's breaking in. It's fine. My sister's back from work, so if you're hearing any noise in the back, that's what that is. Um, so yeah, I've been missing mollies. I want to keep them again at some point. If I do, I will have to let you know. Yeah, that was definitely one heck of a molly. Um, man, those things are fun though. They range from all different sizes, as you saw, like big ones from that big, and then like tiny ones to like that small. I mean, like there's all kinds of mollies out there, and it's crazy. I love them. Um, and while we're on the subject of live bears and small fish, since I ended off saying small fish, I want to talk about because I know I have a lot, or a lot being two of these 2.5 gallon tanks. Um, I just want to let you know, real quick. I just want to let you guys know how I got all my tanks. So yeah, I may do the history of all my tanks someday, but that would be cool. The history of all my tanks was super fun. But I want to tell you guys how I got all my tanks. Um, and really, it's just from occasional money, and that's why you can see there was not a lot of money spent in this, and the money that was in the tank itself, the plants, the fish, and that's it. That's it. So the light I got for free, the lid I got for free, the sand I got for free, and the plants are mainly from trimmings. So yeah, this whole tank didn't cost me a dime. And when I tell you didn't cost me a dime, I'm not over exaggerating. The filter, I bought that long time ago, so that was pretty much free. Um, all the plants were from trimmings. The sand was from leftover sand from building our pool. And don't worry, it's not pool filter sand. It's just regular sand that's like white. And then the pebbles, you can just find them anywhere from local rivers to all kinds of stuff. And I just want to show you guys something real quick. Oh, oh, no, not the potato. I'll show you guys the potato later, but this was some driftwood that's not actually driftwood. This came from a tree that fell down, and this was what's left from the roots. And so that's a super easy way to find driftwood. If a tree falls down near you and the roots come up, check it out. Look at the roots, because I mean that's a pretty intricate looking, pretty neat looking piece of driftwood. I've got so much of this. Also, we had a snail outbreak. Oh, I gotta say, I've had a lot of snail outbreaks in my time. And by in my time, I mean, I think I started this hobby back in 2021, maybe 2020. So I'm fairly new. Um, but I have been doing this hobby enough to have some experience on some stuff. Um, and snail outbreaks is definitely one of them. Um, and that's why I needed a cleanup crew in the 10-gallon because of the fact that the snails were the only cleanup crew, and so they were just taking over. And so hopefully the coolie loach will end up killing some of the snails, um, and all that stuff. Yeah, snails are the worst. But that's what I'm saying. Stuff comes for free, and I want to give you guys a tip: never buy driftwood. You can, I mean, if you are really desperate for driftwood, just find it at a local lake, a local river, a local fallen tree. Um, my dad was telling me that you can go to shops that own bonsais, and the dead bonsais they'll just throw out. But you can take those bonsais and either sell them or use them as driftwood. And so don't try not to buy driftwood. It's not worth it. A stream? I'm guessing that was a typo, so I'm not going to talk about that right now. And I want we talked about this earlier, but the fact that plants are for beginners. Um there's some plants that are more what's the word? Advanced. More advanced than others. Um but I'm going to go ahead and suggest that if you want plants, head towards moneywort or elodia or kubamba or Anubias. Anubias is the best one. I've got it in this tank and the Guppy Garden, and that's it. And I've gotten like 4, 5 different things. Duckweed. Oh, a duckweed outbreak. I'm gonna assume that. Oh yeah. Oh. I know what you're saying now. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, duckweed is also a really good beginner plant. However, hold on. However, if you ever get too much duckweed, do not release local ponds, lakes, or rivers. This can destroy the natural environment of these ponds, lakes, and rivers. So if you want to get rid of your duckweed, just dry it out or just throw it outside. Literally just throw it outside. It makes great compost or compost, whatever you want to call it. I say compost. I don't know why. It makes great fertilizer. It's good for all kinds of stuff, and it's not good for throwing it into local lakes and rivers because then it can destroy the environment. And that goes for fish, shrimps, snails, everything. Anything that is inside your tank, do not put it back outside your fish tank unless fish tank with already local fish. Like if you live in the Mid-South and you've got a 75-gallon with like a bass in there and your bass gets too big and so you release it into your local lake, that's fine. Like same thing with most sunfish or stuff like that. That's fine. But if it's like guppies or mollies or fish that you get from your fish tank, don't release it. Excuse me. Do not release it because it can destroy the natural environment. And I'm not going to go full into that because I don't feel like it because it's very long wormhole into obviously natural environments, invasive species, all kinds of that, all kinds of stuff like that, and it's just not good. It's just not good. There we go. Hey, now you can see the tanks a bit better. It's tangent. Yes. I don't know what that means because I don't know English apparently. But Yeah, whatever he said. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I guess I'm just not English enough. Um, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff when it comes to the fish tank hobby and the nature support community. I'm just gonna call it that. They really go hand in hand more than you think. It's a fancy word for rant. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know fancy words. But yeah, they really go hand to hand very much because there's a lot of things you have to consider with this hobby. There's just a lot of things. And it's not like you don't be overwhelmed by this fact. Um, this should not overwhelm you at all. Um, so yeah. Real quick, I want to discuss something that's a bit weird. There's a solo cup in there. There's a red solo cup in there, and sounds kind of weird, but there is. Let me show you what exactly is in that red solo cup because I feel like it, and I love changing around. I, I don't. How long was that muted? My microphone was muted. So I'm apparently changing around the stream. Uh, that's a potato. Um, yeah, because apparently my mic shut off. So I'm just trying to update y'all on what just happened. So potato. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just potato. I'm gonna turn this light back off. Because I don't feel like having that on during the stream. So yeah, that's pretty much what that is. Um, so yeah, and once again, if you're here for naming some of the animals, because I did do a YouTube short on that. If you're here for naming the animals, go ahead and put your name suggestions down in the comments, if you want to. Um, oh, I want to discuss something real quick. You see that the orange boxes? If you didn't know, I like collecting Matchbox cars. I'm going to close my closet door because I know no one wants to see that. But I like collecting Matchbox cars. So I've got my collection up there. Um, Totally random, but yeah, this stream is really random now because I don't know. I need to close this door. Okay, it's not gonna close. Um, Let me give y'all an update on Mushu real quick. Mushu, hello, buddy. If you didn't know, I do have a bearded dragon. His name is Mushu, and he's absolutely adorable. Um, I forgot. I don't know how long he lives with me. Randomness follows me. Thank you. Wait. Because you're random creations. I didn't even think about that. Hold on. I'm gonna set this down real quick so I can take a swig of water. Take a swig of water real quick. Because apparently we're doing it all this stream. Apparently we're doing it all this stream. So yeah. Uh, wow. I never. That's not intentional. No, it is not. No, it is not. Random creations. I have to ask you, do you have a YouTube channel? By any chance? Boy, I did not expect this to happen. I was about to discuss the rest of the topics, but I think I'm gonna leave that for next stream. Oh, you do? Okay. I'll probably check it out. Um, yeah, I did not expect me to be walking around my room this stream. But I am. I am literally walking around with my laptop in my hand and a microphone in my other hand. So I'm gonna set the thing back down because this is hurting my hand. Because my hand is getting tired and I don't feel like holding this laptop anymore. And I'm gonna sit back down, and I think I'm going to. Okay, so I'm over here walking on my house trying to find a pair of shoes. Ah, yes. Okay, so I think this is where we're gonna end the stream. Um, no one commented any names, but that's okay. We'll do that on the next stream. Um, yeah, this was a crazy stream. But it was really fun. Thank you, Random Creations. I did not expect that you would be here. I did not expect to have an actual viewer. Um, well, I can name one. What can you name? Oh, well, yes, you can. I'm so sorry. Yes, you can. Okay, so there was one guppy that I need to name, and this is the top priority. Well, actually, no. I have a female crawfish in here, and that is actually the top priority. Forgot about that. That is priority number one. So if you have a name, go ahead and put it down because I have to end the stream very soon. We're already on the 52-minute mark. So put your name down. And yeah, we'll probably name it that because you're the only person who has commented a name. Or you're the only person that might come. Alice. Alice! Oh my gosh, that is a perfect name. So, the female crawfish, I want to show you a picture of the female crawfish. Do I have a picture of the female crawfish? That is the perfect name. The first name that came to mind. Yeah, that's what happened when I named Mrs. Bean. That's what happened when I named Mrs. Bean. Do I have a picture of her? Do I have a picture of her? I would love to show you a picture. No, I don't. Do I? What? That's weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'll show you the crawfish, or actually, you can actually just watch the uh, crawfish tank build video if you want to see the crawfish. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Anyways, sorry, I did not mean to do that, but yeah, apparently I don't have a picture. You can go watch the crawfish video if you do want to see her. But I'm gonna end the stream for now, so I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Wait, goodbye.